proposed 50-year mortgage. But when you stretch a mortgage over half a century, it's not just the payment that changes, it's also your entire financial picture. Oi, Cal, John Paul here, your go-to realtor for the Central Colorado Front Range. There's been a buzz lately about something new, a proposed 50-year mortgage. But when you stretch a mortgage over half a century, it's not just the payment that changes, it's also your entire financial picture. So while the monthly number might drop, the total interest pay climbs. And for buyers and investors across the Central Colorado Front Range, that means slower equity growth and a longer path to financial freedom. So the real question isn't just, can I afford the payment? It's what's the true cost of that payment over time? I always tell my clients affordability is about more than the number you see each month. It's about how fast you build equity, how well you protect your wealth, and how you position yourself for the next opportunity. Okay, enough from me to help unpack what this 50-year concept might mean from the lending side. I've got Steven Cudzilo from Spire Financial here with me today. Hey, y'all, please keep in mind that this is all still speculation and opinion. We are sharing insight and perspective to help you stay informed and ready for whatever may come next. Steven, here's what I want to know. If these 50-year mortgages actually make it to the market, how do you think they'll affect long-term equity and the financial health of homeowners compared to the 30-year loans we use today?
Thanks, John Paul. That's a really interesting question because the whole idea behind the 50-year mortgage is to try to get more people into homes sooner. The thought is that the lower monthly payment will get more people to buy a home. People that can't necessarily afford a 30-year fixed mortgage should be able to afford a 50-year mortgage because the monthly payment will be lower. A 50-year mortgage is appealing because it offers lower monthly payments. By stretching the repayment over a longer period, you can afford more home, which is helpful, especially now when rates are high, slightly high overall. The downside to the 50-year mortgage is, like you mentioned, that you'll pay more in interest over the life of the loan, and it can also take you longer to build home equity, meaning you own less of your home for a longer time. Even though a 30-year mortgage keeps payments slightly higher, you'll pay off your home sooner, save on interest, and you'll build equity faster. So in the short, a short way to put this would just be the 50-year mortgage buys you flexibility today, but at the cost of paying more for tomorrow. It's an interesting concept, and if it does come through, I would be interested to see how many more people get into buying a home that currently aren't able to because of the restrictions of the 30-year mortgage. So it's an interesting concept, but like you mentioned, like I went over, there are pros and cons to each of them. So yeah, we'll see what really happens. But yes, people should be aware that there is a benefit to it, but there is also a downside to it.
Now, so the idea sounds great at first. Longer term, lower monthly payments, more affordability. And overall, there is the market trend suggestion of 1.25% increase annually on land and homes. So, but that may not pertain to the overall interest that may be paid with those mortgage loans.
Well, I mean, the other concept there is if you can't afford a 30-year fixed mortgage today, maybe get into a 50-year fixed mortgage today, and then when someone's situation improves, either they get a better job or they get a raise or their debt's lower, and might be able to refinance into a typical standard 30-year fixed. So it could be a way to get into a home today and sooner than you'd be able to with just the standard 30. So yeah, there is an upside there too.
Thanks for the information on your end. Definitely appreciate the time, and everybody, it's one of those things that we want to let you guys know. So when you know, you know. I'm John Paul, your go-to realtor for the Central Colorado Front Range, and we've got
Steve Cudzilo with Spire Financial.
when you know, you know. So I had a question.